Welcome to Root Zones, bringing you the good news and the bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
And if you like money in crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. You can also find us on Telegram group and join us there. There's a lot of community. We are growing that community. It's active, and we sometimes give alerts, impromptu alerts where we find some good deals that you can actually trade. So, Manish, where are you today?
Today I'm in some island and just having good time. It was a birthday week. I didn't go out because of the work. So I thought to go out and then have a just good time and that. So you can see Singapore behind me. So having a good time here. It's quite relaxing within the nature. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. I think that sometimes we have to take time out in our busy schedule to get the sun, the sand, and the sea. So Manish is going to live on this
Yeah.
island. It's not. It's not. I would say it's a bit expensive to get to this island. So, I mean that's the lifestyle of the
Yeah,
crypto.
probably my voice also a bit noisy
Yeah,
something because you can see some the ambient sounds and all those. But once you start talking, I think I probably will go on mute so that people can hear you. Nice.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I wish I was there, but I think I had a
Yeah.
recent vacation on the cruise,
So
but
we are HNO, so sometime you have to be there to cover cover yourself. So
yes.
definitely we both can come out. Yeah.
Yes. So today, we'll be talking about. Let me share my screen. The three-step crypto trading strategies. Okay, so whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or a pro level, it always come back to fundamentals. So today, I just want to cover this. I will actually cover the proper how-to tutorial. So when I'm running through, because this is a live session, I just wanted to create that interaction. You can ask questions if you are joining us. So basically, in a nutshell, the first thing you need to do is find out the trend. So the trend is our friend. And number two is the price action, where you understand support and resistance. And the last but not least is the entry and the exit. And that's where you need to understand the candle chart. You must be able to read the candlestick and then make your entry. So let me go on the first one, which is trend. I will share this trading view. So this is what I'm actually using. So when we look at this, we take a step back. You can actually click the dollar, right? The day chart. Take a step back. You can see this is the total market cap of cryptocurrency. I've shared before that it is still a very small crypto compared to the other traditional financial assets where they are doing 250 trillion over dollars. So being in a slightly smaller cap and the adoption of the technology takes time. We are looking at another 5 to 10 years ahead of time, and then now you are starting to see institution coming in, countries adopting it, while there's hackers, there's scams, and there's also government policy that is also coming in into this space. So there is a few things you always have to take in note in terms of risk. But when we talk about trends, you can see that regardless of the fear in the market, regardless of the fear of missing out or the greed, the market is going up. So you can see when we started year, this was in just 1 year ago in 2020, and then we came up, then there was a slight dip, and now we are going up. So you can see if I zoom in, this every candlestick represents a day. So you can see we are bullish, right? We are going up. Just looking at patterns, not really coming from a technical, really deep dive technical. Just looking at patterns, you can already tell we are going up. So how to draw this resistance, I will actually reset my charts shortly and show you on doing it on Bitcoin. So now, since you know it's going up, the next question you need to ask yourself, if the total market cap is going up, where is the money flow going? And we know that the dominance of the number one crypto, the mother of all, is Bitcoin. So now I'm going to move to Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin. You can see a similarity that Bitcoin also shows that it was going up. I'm going to hide all my charts. Let me just do that. Okay, I'm using this app called Tradingview. So I'm just gonna hide all of this so that yeah, I'll leave this pane here. So just look at the charts, right? So even if I were to delete this, let me just get this out of the way. I'm just gonna delete all of this and remove my Bollinger, which is a tool that I use. This is your chart. This is your price chart. So as easy as using a trend line, right? Use a trend line. You can draw the lowest. I use this magnet, so I just on this magnet, so it'll lock to the lowest point, which is somewhere here, and I'll just cut across, right, to where it's trading right now. So zoom out a bit, double click this, move up a bit, and now you can see, right? So what I'll do is I'll just do a clone, and I will just put the top of it. So what this is telling me, basically, it is channeling upwards and it's bouncing between the support. This is your support, this is your resistance. So support, it goes up, resistance, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and now again today. So will today be something that will break the resistance? We do not know. So if it was channeling this way, so now I'm just looking at another part of the chart. If it was channeling this way, assuming that you didn't see this chart, then it will be slightly different. It will be from here to somewhere, maybe here. You can see, like, you know, it's slightly moving up. I'll do another clone, maybe put it somewhere here. So you can see another channel. Before it was like accumulating, and then the pump came in. So with this, you can see this is your floor, your support. This is your resistance, resistance, broke through. We thought we had a breakout. Somebody selling pressure came in, the bears came in, and then it channelized. Bears came in, hit this base, channelized further. So if I were to draw this further, maybe up to here, you can see now it's channeling up. So this should actually give you a sense that right now we are bullish, right? So that is coming back to this. So if you know that now Bitcoin is bullish, then the next question is your price action. Where's your support and resistance, which I showed you, and then how to enter and exit using your candle pattern. So since you know this is the resistance and this is the support, the top is the support, the bottom is the support, the top is the resistance. Another indicator that we use is called the RSI. So this is the RSI, right? So the RSI tells you two things. Basically, if you can see, this is the 25, the 50, 75, 100, and 0. Now, at the lowest, this is a good time to enter, right? This is a good time to enter. As we are going up in the bull, you will find days that the RSI is low. So it's not a case where, Bitcoin is very expensive, I missed the boat. It doesn't mean that you missed the boat. It just means that you can do slow, since we know the price prediction of Bitcoin based on data is 100,000. You know that 100,000 will come. Will it come by the end of December or not? That is a speculation. We do not know. But if you look at the narrative of the news, we know that a lot of adoptions happening with the El Salvador. So all of these data points, when you start to bring it together, it gives you a sense of certainty. And then you look at the trend and you understand the Bitcoin fundamentals. That means when we talk about fundamentals, we are talking about the tokenomics, right? Great pool of people, great adoption, institution taking it. 21 million coins. We only took 18 million. There's balance 2 million to 2040. So once you know that this is a strong coin, now we can't talk about the team because Satoshi Nakamoto could be an organization working with cyberpunks. They created this because it is going to disrupt the traditional financial markets. They didn't want to get in trouble with the law potentially, and they just created this for humanity and left it there. But Satoshi Nakamoto owns 1% of the Bitcoin, so he has a wallet. Will he ever come back and sell that? Nobody knows. Maybe he will come back when Bitcoin is in the million. So we can track the number of coins, active users, and we can see the growing number of wallets and money pumping into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin takes almost 50%. So if you have a $2.5 trillion market cap, that means 1 trillion went into Bitcoin. So now, since we have all these fundamentals, now when we look at the technical, we have to also assess the risks, right? So risk can come, like I said, government policies attacking the exchanges or the hackers, scams, and all that. So be careful about wallets, your accounts. I think Manish covered that a lot in terms of security. So that's a personal risk. Now, what is the risk to Bitcoin? So far, looking at it, it has reached a certain stage that it's very difficult to control Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, as you know, the blockchain technology is devoid of any third party. So no banks, no governments can actually stop it. So right now, when you have this support and resistance, and you know that the trend is going up, then the next step that you need to do is, right, to enter. So this is where we want to enter. So looking at the RSI, imagine this: I would have entered here, and as of today, if I entered here, I would have already made close to 63%, right? 63% in less than 25 days, because I'm using the dollar candle, the day candle, right? The day candle. So in 25 days, you make 60%. So for every $1,000 that you put, you would have taken out today, if you were to sell Bitcoin, 600 US dollars in just 25 days. So of course, that's for every 1,000. If you put 10,000, then you'll be taking out 6,000 USD. And that is only a month. It's almost like a seller, someone who's working very hard, long hours, and potentially earn that in a month. So 25 days. Now, we know that we are trying to aim for 100,000. So this is one area. Now, I'm going to add in another indicator called the Bollinger. So let me add in or maybe before Bollinger, let me add in EMA. So EMA is exponential moving averages. Now, the green line is the EMA 20, and the yellow line is the 140. Now, since we know RSI is the lowest, the next indicator we want to overlay is, can we get an EMA, the green line, below the yellow line? Okay, that is one indicator saying that it's a very good time to buy. Then, within that, in the RSI, because if you look at the RSI between this junction to this junction, you have low, you have high, low, high, low. So it is a double indicator where you bought Bitcoin somewhere here and you chose the lowest RSI. So maybe if I look at this would be the best time. This would be the best time. So here. So assuming I bought Bitcoin here, now let me see where we would have been today. So not much, we will be about 81%. But you would have had to wait for close to 155 days. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 5 months. 5 months to make 81%. Of course, you could have sold it lower, but it gives you a gauge, at least how to enter the market and when to exit. Now, when to exit, of course, you have to take into consideration how much percentage you want to make. Is it a weekly, a daily? And sometimes within the day chart, we can move to the 4 hours chart, because sometimes I don't know what's happening in that single day. So today alone started at 8 a.m. Today is the 20, yeah, okay. So it's about 8 a.m. to right now here in Singapore, it's about 10 p.m. So you can see we are on the uptrend, slight dip that came down maybe in the last 3 hours. But this would be a good time. This portion here would have been a good time to enter today. So in 1 day trading on a 4 hours chart, assuming I got in here today, and now I decided to sell, again, I make 60% in just a single day. Yeah. So this is using every 4 hours. This is a 21 days. It's the same 21 days chart, because it is broken down, not in a single day, 24 hours, but broken down into intervals of 4. And the reason sometimes I do this is just want to see what's happening. Does it gives me a rough idea? Every 4 hours we are trending up. That is something that we want to look at. So I will cover the indication of the charts, exactly what to use and when to overlay. Last item I would like to bring in is the Bollinger. So the Bollinger again confirms my statement, because we can buy low, sell high, buy low, and this is still low, and sell high. So if we follow the Bollinger, let's say we bought at this junction here because we saw that the RSI is low, and we sold here, we would have made 10% in just 69 days. So that's something that you can use the Bollinger to also overlay as a third indicator to know when to enter. But of course, right now Bitcoin is considered expensive. it won't we have to wait until the bear comes in, and the bear will come in, and when it comes in, the RSI will drop, and then we'll normalize, and then we'll go for the next run up. So when the bear happens, we go in with dollar cost average. When the bull's there, either we take out or we hold for the long term. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Do, if you're watching this, do type in any questions that I have not covered. But again, this is actually something that you should always remember. Find out the trend, find out what's the price action, make your entry, make your exit. In the next phase, when I go through the actual how to, I will actually do the charting for you and do the planning based on how much you are going to risk versus how much you are trying to make. So that's all I
Just to let
have.
you know, guys, yeah, just to let you know, guys, I did a mistake today in the entry and exit today, which I was discussing with Wayne today. There was a coin called Block, which we were performing very good, and I exited early. So do follow what Wayne has instructed today, because I'm regretting now today. But though I have made some profit there, but I would have made more profit if I would follow this chart mechanism, which Wayne has explained it just now. So guys, with this, I'll probably sign out, because rest of the sessions Wayne will continue, because the ambience noise is a lot. I don't want to disturb the entire session. Probably I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Awesome. See you, bro. Take care. I'll see
See
you.
you. See you. Take care. Bye bye.
So Manish is gonna have a great time, and yeah. So I think Manish, one of his lessons he was sharing is on he actually had one of the coins that we were covering, and that coin, he actually sold off too early. Well, it was, I think we had about 50%. Today is actually 2x. Just in a few hours span, especially we notice in crypto, the weekend seems to be good, because I think a lot of people right now with the C19, they are locked down. Then they start to put their attention a bit on ways that they can kind of generate funds, and then that's where they actually start to do the trading, and then you start to see this flow of money comes in, and a lot of things happen in like a few hours spread. So let me see what's also happening over at the market side of things. So of course, right now you can see historical value, right? The greed is still there. So confidence is in the market. Of course, looking back at the fear and greed index, we were at a C19s that happened sometime in 2020, and then we had that multiple run-ups, down run-ups, and all of this actually what it means, whether it's the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or it's the FOMO, the fear of missing out narrative, creates volatility in the market, and that volatility as traders is what we need. So don't feel down when you see you're losing some money, because it's still paper hands. You should at least understand from a fundamental standpoint how the market is moving, what is actually interfering or disrupting the market. And I won't say it's very difficult, because a lot of permutation comes in, and a lot of us as traders use a variety of indicators and tools to try to anticipate the market, not time the market, because you can't fully time the market. If you and that's why we rely a lot on for the top 20 coins, we are actually using Royal Q, a robot that actually does that trading for us while we sleep. And then we also look at the life-changing wealth kind of coins. Those coins are projects that we believe in. We see a great team, great community, great vision, and it's not being adopted yet, and they most likely have to pass the audit. And after they pass the audit, which exchanges will they be listed on? And when they get into those exchanges, then money flows in. And when money flows in, and especially if the coin has a certain low cap coin, then you see the price action skyrocket. So we want to look for a supply, right? Because the supply and demand is something that is very critical. It is fundamental to know. Lower market price, large volume of buyers coming into the market creates that price action that you want, and that's the life-changing wealth that you can accumulate, because you don't have billions or millions of dollars to buy like thousand bitcoins and keep those kind of bitcoins. As a retail investors, you are maybe doing dollar cost average a month, $1,000 to $3,000 a month, either a portion of it into holding and a portion of it portion of it to buy and sell the coin. So volatility is key based on supply and demand. And then we look at the entire heat map, and you can see that right now we are taking a dip across the board. Some of the cryptos, of course, a mixed bag of the cryptos are in the green, right? Because you see USDT is highly traded mostly across the board, and the rest of the altcoins. And then when you look up on the top, you see the crypto, which is 13,000 cryptos, 400 over exchanges. Right now, again, market cap at $2.5 trillion. Bitcoin with dominance. Ethereum, of course, with 20%. So 70% of the market right now. So I think a narrative now you'll be hearing a lot is the NFT. So people are hearing about NFT for a simple reason is because Ethereum is exploding. So top three coins, of course, is BHO, GRM, and Babyface. Baby Floki, Babyface. Baby Floki Millionaire. Bitcoin is currently down by 1.10. Ethereum down by 0.17. BNB is down by 0.67. Cardano up by 0.02. Solana down by 6.67. XRP down by 1.04. Polkadot down by 3.83 and Doge up by 0.73. So of course on the last 7 days very bullish for most of the altcoins. We had some big winners also like Green Moon, Link Art and Infinite X, right? So you look at the percentage, these are all really crazy, and there's sometimes it could be hype. So you also need to be aware. So always come back to the four things, right? We look at the fundamentals, we look at the technicals, we look at the risk and the cash flow opportunities through staking, lending, all that kind of features that you have where it can generate, some coins we can get reflections, so a 3% on any buy, sell, or even transfer. So those kind of rewards as investors creates that portion, but the real life-changing wealth is the amount of coins you have, and of course are they listed on the exchanges where there's easy accessibility to a large audience who can willing to put, or do you have to use things like pancake swap and keep them in the wallet, and it becomes very difficult to connect and then get those coins and trade them out, or swap back, and so no, you a lot of it will be on wallets, and sometimes also one personal risk is forgetting your password, losing your phone, not making a backup of your keys, and then when you buy the new phone, so we have this permutation, of coins being lost forever. Of course it creates a stagnation there where it will become like almost seen as a diamond hands. Nobody actually sold it, but it's actually a dead wallet there, and then the remaining coins that gets traded through time, and as the supply goes down, you get the exponential price action movement growth that could potentially create that life-changing wealth that you can retire, and as long as you are living within your comfort, you don't go and buy a Lamborghini and live the lifestyle and then not change your habits and your mindset, then you actually come back to the same thing where you have to get another job. So the idea here is actually to have cash flow that replaces your day-to-day job, but life-changing wealth that you can do what you need to do here on earth in your mission and leave a legacy behind. So with that, let me see some of the price predictions. So Bitcoin, of course, we are still aiming for 100,000. Of course, now the narrative is talking about 250,000. I still like to be conservative, at least for the next few years. There will be a bounce between 100,000 to 250,000 for Bitcoin. Ethereum, of course, we are looking at 10,000. BNB 1,000. Cardano 3 to 5. Still, Cardano could be a great buy because although they miss a few timelines, I think there will be a potential if they meet the projects and investors start to pour in the money, this thing can go parabolic. USDT, of course, recently had a $41 million fine. I was thinking it could be led to some black swan because most of the coins are paired with USDT. So this USDT is like kind of infiltrated throughout the entire crypto space. Solana, great run up. When we were covering this, Solana, we was at $29 today we are looking at a crazy percentage over 1,000%. I'm just using the chart for the last 7 days, but you can see the kind of growth it has. XRP, still ongoing lawsuit. Most likely we'll see this in 2022, early 2022 again. Goodbye, because this is known as the banker's coin. Ethereum is known as the bonds. Doge, of course, want to be the currency of the world, and potentially maybe Mars, thanks to Elon Musk. And we have the Bitcoin as the gold 2.0. Polkadot, of course, still price prediction $85 to 100. Doge, of course, $1. And something is going to happen with Doge very soon, and I kind of sense it, but let's see. Of course, some upcoming coins that will come into the 10 space, which is Luna. We have Avalanche. Chainlink, of course, is a great buy. It's still considered as undervalued, right? We have Algorand. Of course, Shiba Inu is trying to come back up to the top. Maybe he wants to be with his with Doge in the top 10. So we'll see what happens over that time. VT undervalued also. Matic is something that I want to cover, and that's something that I will do some research. We have Cosmos. FTT, of course, Axie Infinity did very well. They were the first gaming coin that actually exponentially exploded from a few cents to all the way to $120, $26. And that's where it gave birth to a lot of other games coming into the space. The crypto NFT gaming segment in the crypto space is crazy and wild. So that's something to take note. Yeah, so there's a few coins. Some people also go for DAI, which is a stable coin, and then they stake that coin for a certain percentage. I believe it was 6% on Gemini platform. Another up and coming, very fast moving coin is Phantom. So this is something that I will also like to touch upon. So we'll see in the coming days whether I can get in touch with that. I hope that this has been educational for you. Do keep your comments coming, ask questions, and we will definitely cover this in no time. So with that, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Same time, same channel. Do smash the like button for us. Subscribe, share, and join our Telegram group. So with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Take care.